ranking videos. Can you believe a channel such as mine, who used to make a handful of ranking videos every single week, seeming to be every other upload, now has made a whopping grand total of 3 ranking videos in the last 371 days. And there's a reason for this, and that is there are a ton of better resources out there for giving you guys ranking videos, such as really established pro players who know this game inside and out. But today I'm very proud to say that we are going to be making a ranking video after a very, very long time, and it's a ranking video that I have a ton of knowledge in. And that is the 5 highest skill cap brawlers here in this game, the hardest to play brawlers. The 5 highest skill cap brawlers here in this game, starting off with number 5, and that is going to be going to Jackie. Guys, can you blame me? I like funny things. But the actual number 5 is going to be going to an epic brawler, specifically Piper. Now, we have a ton of sharpshooters here in this game, but I feel like the others have a little bit more forgiveness than Piper. Piper, I find, if you don't land your shots around 70% of the time during a match, you're probably going to lose. If you miss your shots quite often, she is so unforgiving with such a slow reload speed, and the person that you're laning up against more than likely will collapse your lane and beat you 9 times out of 10. Now, most of the gameplay here in this video today will be taking place in Wipeout, seeing that it's somewhat fast matches and it's fun new gameplay. So let's see how we can do with Piper. She should be pretty decent on this map. So getting into our first match, and honestly, the gameplay here in this video I think will showcase quite well how important or high skill cap some of these brawlers are. I'm not well practiced with Piper, and I think you guys will see for sure. Nice, hitting max ones. Alright, almost killing. Alright guys, I don't know if I'm playing well or not, but we're doing our best here. We're doing our best. It has been ages since I played with Piper. Okay, this is fine. Good heals from the Byron. Nice, taking care. Okay, we're dead. 3 to 4. Alright, taken down. Let's go. We're not going to die. 5 to 5. This is such a close match. What the heck? Dang it. Okay, 6 to 7. Our Byron gave up. Take care of it. Come on, guys. Shoot the thing. Byron, focus on healing, bro. Focus on healing. Dang it. Yeah, guys, this is going to be rough. This is going to be very rough. Guys, we're going to win. We're going to lose here in this video. That's for dang sure. But moving along to number 4, and that's going to be going to another epic brawler, and that is Nani. In my humble opinion, Nani has the hardest to learn basic attack to deal consistent high DPS with than any brawler in this game. Her shot patterns are the most unique, and if you want to land your 3 orbs with your basic attack consistently, it takes a ton of precision and practice. And to the untrained Nani, it can be quite difficult to pilot the super, even taking it further, deal damage with the super, landing it on someone to actually get some usefulness out of it. There are so many other things, such as very low health, unforgiving in that department, map restrictive. If there's a ton of walls, it is so dang hard to land your 3 orbs. Really, the only thing that's going for Nani in a lot of respects is you can deal consistent chip damage, 1 orb, and you can kind of deal damage around walls. So let's see if we can do somewhat decent in a little bit of gameplay here up against Lola, Brock, and Piper. We got a Primo on our team? What the freak is going on, man? Cut back? Nope. Brock is just going to safety, as they would on a map like this. Alright, auto aim, best aim. If you can get away with a little auto aim, it can go a very long way. Alright, let's try to charge up our Peep. Go right to the Brock. Go right to the Piper. Yes. Okay. Oh, did I have shield on? That's not good. Okay, this match is going far better. I am so sorry I didn't trust you, Primo. You were doing a fine job there, man. A fine job. Okay, the pressure on this map. This is a goated map for Nani. Let's go. Hit me. Alright, that ain't gonna protect you. Nice, let's go. 8 to 1. We did fairly decent landing our shots there, and with a little bit of pressure from an aggro unit like Primo, it went over very well. Rounding the corner to number 3 on our list, the third hardest brawler to master here in Brawl Stars, that's going to be going to one of my favorites, Colt. Colt is one of the very few brawlers here in this game that relies on, yes, his aim, but also his movement in order to land his shots. So there's two different things that determine whether or not you'll be able to land your shots consistently, thus doing well for your team during the match. A lot of the things that make Piper difficult to play and the sharpshooters also apply to Colt. Yes, Colt has incredible DPS, but if you're not landing your shots consistently, he can be easily overwhelmed by the person that you're going up against in lane. Now, we are very uncomfortably high, in my opinion, to be playing with randoms, about 800 trophies, so guys, your boy Ray is going to sweat in this wipeout match. Okay, we got a Fang, which might be okay to play up against. Alright, he's going to cut back. It's so dang hard. A lot of it is just you have to find the rhythm of the opponents, like how they're going to juke, and find patterns in how they juke. Taking down Fang, good stuff. Alright, let's play this nice and slow. We have a lead, 2-1. Just destroyed those walls there. Alright, we're gonna be going down. Never mind! Beating the Fang, guys. A DPS showcase. Never mess with a Colt, dude. DPS is off the charts. Nice, taking down Fang. Good stuff. Ooh! Okay, he killed us both, but we got the kill on him. It's 6-4. Let's play a little bit less aggressive. We're landing our shots pretty well here. Alright, let's play smart here. The Piper might be a little bit of a nuisance. Looks like Eve is playing quite well against him, though. Fang has super. Alright, we got a Eve super rolling in. Byron's still playing aggro. Nice, okay, we got the dub there at the end. Let's go. But moving along to the second hardest to play brawler here in this game, in my opinion, and this one might be a little bit of a surprise for you guys, and that's going to be going to my favorite brawler here in this game, Mortis. Mortis's mechanics are pretty dang hard to play with, and innately melee brawlers I feel like have it a little bit more rough playing here in this game, seeing that you have to make the pivotal decision whether or not to go in if you want to deal your damage, which sometimes can be a difficult process to do for people who aren't really well practiced on some of these brawlers. I think it's a very, very close pick between Mortis as well as my number 1 pick, but I feel like in certain situations with Mortis, you can find yourself getting out of a pinch with not super skillful gameplay, such as hamming the auto aim button with the help of Coiled Snake, or now his built-in mechanic. You just get on a squishy brawler, ham the auto aim button, and you can get the kill. I found myself several times just shutting off my brain with Mortis, going in, and it just works out with the creepy harvest, healing yourself up, the super healing you. I think Mortis is a pretty dang forgiving brawler, seeing that he has a lot of mobility, he can dash away if he's in a pinch, and straight up mobility is insane in Brawl Stars. One of the main strats that you can apply in Showdown with Mortis is just run away. I'm not going to argue that Mortis does have some of the highest skill cap things in order to play him well in certain game modes like Brawl Ball, but I feel like the number 1 is just a little bit higher, so we'll see how we can do at 790 trophies. You know, I don't think it's a great idea to play in this map with Mortis, but hey, it ain't gonna stop us, right? Now, there's one thing that I want to make certain before we enter sweat mode and I stop talking as much is I'm not saying this stuff lightly. I have so many hours put into the number 1 character and the number 2, and I honestly believe that Mortis deserves the 2nd place spot in all of this, just based on previous knowledge and amount time played on Mortis, right? I would love my boy Mortis to be at number 1, but I want to be honest here. So taking down Crow. All right, let's chill out a little bit. Should we play somewhat aggressive here? It's best to play aggressive when you got like a Piper on your team to open up easy opportunities for them to land your shots. So, you know what? Let's see if we can do something here. All right, Fang going in. All right, we're going down, but we have 1 lead. I'm going to play pretty dang passive here. I don't think at this trophy range it's warranted to go in crazy or anything like that. Okay. Ooh, so close. Okay, 3-3. We went down, but now we have super. Screw it, guys. We're playing aggro. I don't care. Nice. Turning that into a positive. Alright, screw it. Alright, maybe we shouldn't have done that, but hey. We didn't play amazingly, but pretty happy that we got away with Mortis on this map. But finally, and I'm sure you guys guessed it, the highest skill cap brawler here in this game is gonna be going to Dynamite. Now, I thought about the top 2 picks very long and hard. I feel like Mortis for the longest time has been reigning at the top. People think that he's the highest skill cap brawler, but I think using Dynamite, even without the Dyna Jump Star power, he's a very high skill cap brawler. If you're not really well practiced with Dynamite with his accuracy, it can be a nightmare playing against an enemy team. Unlike the other lobbers here in this game, Dynamite almost has no forgiveness with his basic attack. All the other lobbers have some sort of mechanic that makes it easy for them to deal consistent chip damage with their basic attack. But Dynamite, there's a delay with every single basic attack where once you throw down a stick, all the person needs to do is just walk in any direction to avoid that damage. Even the super can be pretty easy to dodge if you're not caught off guard. So we have those hard things to master with Dynamite, but then if you put the Dyna Jump Star power on top of all of those, it makes Dynamite by far in a big way the hardest brawler to master and the highest skill cap brawler in this game. There's a reason it took me well over 240 days to practice with this character to play him somewhat proficiently in game. Yes, you can master double and triple jumps with a lot of effort in training cave and get it down consistently, but there's another step on top of that time you need to put in, and that is applying it in a meaningful way in the matches that you play, which is insanely hard to master. And then on top of that, you gotta land your shots consistently. So simply by the amount of time that I put into this character, arguably more than my favorite brawler, Mortis, I can easily say, hands down, he is the hardest brawler to master in this game and has the highest skill cap mechanics. No contest. So let's see ourselves struggle in this wipeout game mode with Dynamite. We have to play incredibly passive. So we found our match here. Let's see what we can do. We have a tick, a bell, and a crow. I'm honestly pretty happy that we have a tick on the enemy team, seeing that we have like a little bit of a lobber off, though it's still pretty challenging to play up against a tick with Dynamite. Really, the only good thing about the matchup is that you can take him out with one super. Come on, tick. Just a little bit further. I want to take my time. I want to make sure to land it. We don't want to play too aggro. Hello. Now we can move up. Okay, that's a dead crow. Good stuff. And now we rip. I wonder if we can get some meaningful jumps off. The perfect example of a non-meaningful jump there, ladies and gentlemen. It was pointless. Come here, tick. I know you want to get some damage on that fang. I know you do. I know you do. I know you do. You got to go out a little bit. Yes. Oh, dang it. All right, what do we do? Do we activate our next gadget? Maybe catch someone sleeping? All right, that's a stunned bell. And that's a dead tick. Nice. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, my opinion on the 5 hardest brawlers to master here in this game, or the highest skill cap brawlers in Brawl Stars. But to wrap up this video here today, I want to give some honorable mentions, some other brawlers that I think didn't quite make the list, but are still pretty dang challenging to master, one of which I would say Stu is pretty hard to play. You can have fun with him and dash around like a madman, but playing him well takes quite a bit of practice. Some of these shorter ranged tank brawlers, melee brawlers, are pretty challenging, such as Primo and Bull. I think a great way to tell if a brawler is pretty dang difficult to play in this game is if they're kind of confined to certain game modes like Primo and Brawl Ball or Bull and Heist. And another way to see is if other people in this game can play those brawlers as if it were just a high tier meta brawler like Pika. If there's this big window that you can see with a normal Bull player or Primo player and a very well practiced player, then you can easily say that there is a high skill mechanic that you need to learn in order to play them at that level. And I would also put here on the honorable mentions, Jean as well as Tara can be pretty dang difficult to master, seeing that they have a very stressful, high priority super, something that you need to land in order to turn the tides of a match. It can be hard to clutch up and make those plays skillfully. But yeah, guys, I think that's a good ending point for this video here today. Be sure to let me know what you're thinking about our ranking here today. I feel pretty dang good about it, especially the top 3. I've played with these brawlers so dang much. I know exactly where they should be going in terms of how hard they are to play with. But yeah, guys, have a phenomenal rest of your day. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to slap a like on it. I really appreciate that. Have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day. Keep having fun with Brawl Stars, and we'll see you in the next video. Adios and take care.